Hello, and welcome to Pod of the Week, a place where I get to share my thoughts on pods I think you need to know about. As I wrap up the good news podcast topic, and my goodness, there's so many good podcasts out there, good news podcasts that will inspire you. And especially as we move into the festive season, I want to invite you to listen to a South African podcast. This is where I'm from, and there's so much goodness happening in our nation that often gets overlooked by all the mess and the challenges we do face as South Africans. And so today I want to invite you to listen to Good Things with Brent Lindeque. My goodness, this is the quintessential good news podcast. Good South Africans, good stories, how we overcome adversity and be the resilient people that we are known for. I guarantee you'll see some of your favorites on there, as well as some of the people that you have never met before and didn't know about in your life. How they've overcome adversity. And just fascinating good South African stories. So if you want to know what it sounds like, have a listen.
What was your day job? Because obviously this was just a post that blew up organically and was becoming something that wasn't your day job.
That wasn't
right?
my day job.
Your day job wasn't to LinkedIn.
No. So I was in the nuclear energy space when all of this blew up, and we were building something really incredible. But I had to pick a lane.
Yeah.
When all of this blew up, and I woke up at 2:00 one morning. This is a really true story, where my heart was racing, and I thought, what am I going to do? Because I can't get back to all of these people, and I saw the opportunity with being able to connect the dots with all of these things. You know, it's all about access, right? Everything is access. You've got something, you got an idea. You can be changing the world, right? If you can't let the right people know, nothing's going to happen.
Welcome back to another episode of Good Things with myself, Brent Lindeque, the Good Things guy. I tell you every episode that I'm excited as to who I have in studio with me, and it's no different today. I'm not being facetious. I am excited. I've got Nick Latouf. I hope I said that right.
You did.
It is French, right?
Latouf. It is.
Latouf. I've got Nick sitting with me in the hot seat, and today we're chatting about something that I'm sure you've seen on your timelines. It's called the Lekker Network. And at first I was like, what is that? And then you and I got talking a little bit on the phone, and I was like, actually, this needs to be broadcasted to more people so that they can know about this, because it seems to be a really lekker thing. So first of all, Nick, welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. So great to be here.
It's fun. It's going to be a fun conversation. To start off, I mean, you've got it on your cap. We're branded. We're walking around with it. What is the Lekker Network?
Amazing. The Lekker Network's a good thing, and appreciates the opportunity to be here to talk about what we're building. And it really boils down to the fact that we see our diaspora, right? There's 1 million to 1.5 million South Africans that have moved abroad, and we see our diaspora as an amazing asset for South Africa. There's 1 million to 1.5 million South Africans that have moved abroad doing incredible things. And I'm sure you've seen it. I mean, you said to me, you're on your way to the UK tonight. There's 300,000 South Africans there. And so many of them have gone on to do incredible things. But the thing with South Africans is we're quiet and we're humble. So we don't always know how amazing South Africans are doing abroad. And what we're saying is, and when I say abroad, I mean everywhere. Yeah. I don't just mean the UK or Australia or the US. I mean everywhere.
So if you're looking for a podcast that will inspire you, remind you of what it means to be a human being, that it will face adversity, but it is possible to overcome, and what it is like to be a South African, then this is the podcast for you. So remember, podcast not for South